Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Just gonna dive into it. I'll give some people a little bit of time to catch up and stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a bit of an intro because I am a little bit late today. I was just getting a drink, and then Toki was, just looking too cute, so I had to go ahead and stroke her. Toki being my dog, of course, no human, but I'm just randomly stroking. Yeah, Toki being my dog. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, though. So yeah, today we're going to be checking out the brand new patch that has literally just gone live this morning. Went live, patch notes. Yeah, it was pushed to the main patch. So whenever you're playing, this will be the main patch from now on. Is 1.1. If you are looking, like if you have a save on the previous versions of the game and you want to go back, really easy to do is just go to properties, go down to betas, and you can revert back. Like 1.2 was the last patch here, or 1.3. You can go back to these and go ahead and basically just carry on playing whatever save game you have until you finished and you want to move on to the more up-to-date version. But yeah, we're gonna load up and I assume turn off all mods. Don't we need any mods on? Don't want to crash the game, and we're good to go. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to checking out the new patch. It's cool. It's got some some nice stuff in. Obviously, it's been in beta for a while, but I haven't actually touched the beta, so we'll have to see how things go. Let's get some warband music on as well. Yeah, let's get some warband music on. Oh, warband music. Gotta love some Mountain Blade warband music. But how's everybody doing today? Welcome. How's everyone's week been so far? Hopefully pretty well. What's the new for Trials of the 7? They've not pushed an update, I don't think, for some time. I think both Game of Thrones mods have really not pushed an update for a long time. Like Trials of the 7 hasn't had an update this side of the year yet. They're like obviously working on their big overhaul and stuff. Yeah, even back in, even further back. Wow. Jeez, yeah, it's been like maybe half a year almost since... Not half a year, like 5 months since Trials of the 7 had an update. Just kind of crazy, but completely understandable considering they are basically redoing the entire mod from start to finish. So that does make sense with like a huge new map. I think even Block is helping them as well create some cool stuff. He's the guy who makes all the insane mechanics and stuff, so he's like working on the mod as well, I believe. And yeah, they're just going in and basically redoing a lot of the stuff. I also think that's the same for Realm of Thrones. Has Realm of Thrones had an update recently? I feel like they've also gone into like a very deep development, which again is awesome. The bigger updates, the better in my opinion. So looking forward to that. Your birthday's on Friday? Hell yeah, Mike. Happy birthday in advance. Oh yeah, so I will be streaming as well on Friday. My driving lesson got pushed back, or pushed back, forward. I don't know. However you want to look at it. Class half empty. Yeah, my driving lesson's now at 11:30. So I will be back in time to stream, and we're going to be doing the Hot Ones challenge, okay? All 10 of the hottest hot sauces from the critically acclaimed YouTube series Hot Ones. We're going to be starting off with, I think it's around about 5,000 Scoville units, and then the hottest one goes up to 1 million. There's 10 of them, and we're going to be doing them. And I think we're going to do like an hour of stream, then do that, and then obviously continue streaming. So it should be good. So yeah, if you're looking forward to that and interested in that, be sure to go ahead and tune in on Friday. Also, if we do hit 350 members at any point, I will be doing the 1 chip challenge. So if you want to see me do that, consider becoming a member. Consider gifting members. I really appreciate it if you want to see that goal get reached. I think we're currently at 240. So still ways to go. I don't think we'll hit it. this time around, but still good to have goals, eh? How's it going, Raiden? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, Crisis, good to see you in the chat. Not a wall, welcome. First time managing to catch the stream. Been watching your content the last couple of days. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. No, God, you've just been watching my content and I can't even pronounce your name. No folks? I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm dyslexic. I appreciate that, no. What series have you been watching out of interest? Oh, it's awesome to hear as well, Hyde, that you're enjoying Bannerlord. Yeah, Swedish popped off with like 50 gifted members, I think, last stream, which was crazy. How's it going, Doge? And also Van, good to see you guys here. How was your trip, Van? Are you in Eastern Europe now? You said you were there for like 2 weeks, a week? Hey, speaking of members, there we go. Thank you so much, Van, for the 22 months. God damn, almost 2 years. Really appreciate that. Cool, let's dive in then. Let's dive in with the patch. Thank you so much, Van. Very much appreciate that. What do you guys want to do? Should we run through the patch notes first, like loosely? Or should we just dive in and play? I feel like taking a look at the patch notes is probably a good idea, so people can kind of get a good understanding about what's changed. The 100 mod series got you hooked? Hell yeah. That's great to hear. You should definitely check out the Life of a Legionary campaign as well afterwards, and Life of a Crusader. Both of them series were really, really good. You're in Lithuania right now? Hell yeah. Yeah, Lithuania would be a really nice place to go. I'd love to go because like going to that region of Europe is just somewhere I've never been before. Yeah, you want to see the patch notes first? It's xylophone backwards. Oh, okay. You're just watching Life of a Legionary? Yeah, hell yeah. That's probably my most my most popular series. It was just yeah, it was a really fun one as well. Okay, cool. Let's do patch notes then. Which are here. Let me just open them up. Can I see? Yeah, patch notes, please. I want to see more. Show me more. There's a big patch as well. It's actually, oh my god, it's a huge patch. I want to see it. Sorry, I think I have to go to this screen first. Give me a second. Bannerlord patch. 1.1 Tail Worlds Interactive. Okay, let's see. Is this a patch then? Yeah, I've never really been to the Baltics or anywhere really. I haven't been to Poland or anywhere along that border. I've been to like the Balkans. I went to Bulgaria in January, but I've not been kind of that side of Europe. The furthest I've really been is like Bulgaria to like Germany, really. Definitely like to go to Warsaw as well. Cool, let's go ahead and see. So again, I'm gonna probably ignore most of the fixed stuff. Like, it's cool that they're fixing all these crashes, great to hear, but I mean, I don't think any of us really care, right? Like, cool, they're fixing crashes, improving sieges and stuff. Cool. Optimizing the load and save, which I know was actually this is actually quite a big thing, because a bunch of people have told me that they've actually been having tons of issues with like their game taking 5 minutes to load or save because their save files are so big. Also, is the music not? Can you guys not hear the music? Oh, it's just a bit quiet for you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Music should be better. Yeah, so that's cool. That's gonna sort out, I think, people's loading and thingy streams. 24-hour Bannerlord stream. Definitely not. Maybe if we ever hit 500 members again, I'll do a 24-hour stream. I mean, 100%. Okay, that's what I'll say. If we ever hit 500 members again, you guys locked yourself in a 24-hour stream. Sure thing. Okay, cool. Sorry, let's get stuck in. So we have new horse traders to the Kuzites, new siege layer improvements, which is cool. New armors, a couple new armors added into the game. Yeah, a couple new armors fixed into the game, which is good. Achievements, which I'm pretty sure block fixed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Some new voice lines, that's cool. New voice line to the Azerite, Kuzites, and Sturgians. That's great. Everybody won't sound like they're from Wales now. So yeah, this is quite a big improvement. They've basically added in the improved party mod, which is cool. So they've made it. I mean, I guess it'd be easy to, like, we could read it and I could show you, I guess. Let's just do that quickly. Doesn't really matter what we pick. I'm a pro gamer, so I'll just win with anything. Yeah, let's just load in, and I can show you what they've done as it. So yeah, they've gone ahead and changed the party system, so you can see a lot more about it. You can now sort your party. So for example, if I had like a bunch of soldiers, we'll just grab a bunch of random stuff in our army. Doesn't really matter what we take. Some guys there. So yeah, this is obviously all a mess. You can now customize it by the type of soldier. So you can have all the infantry together, all the archers together, and the cavalry together. You can change it so that you have the names of units. So you can have like all your Azerite together, all your cultural troops basically together. You can buy the counter soldiers. So depending on how many, if I just take, I don't know, 10 of these guys, 10 of these guys, and you go by count, it will sort, it should sort it. Do this. It's doing it the other way, or you click this, yeah. So you can click this as well to change it. So right now it's doing the most at the top. Now it's doing the least at the top. You click this button here. So yeah, you can do by count, you can do by tier, and you can also just do a custom, which I assume is like, if I do this, it will just like keep it like this. I can like arrange it myself. It would be nice if I could, like, this is great, and it shows you how much your army is made up here as well, which is cool. I feel like it would be nice, because I want type, then I also want tier, you know? Like, I want to have the type of soldiers set up like this. Oh, no, it has sorted it by tier, okay. Which is good, right? No, it has. Yeah, has it? Yeah, it has. Okay, I take that back. So what I was gonna say is it's kind of annoying that like it puts like it just puts infantry together like this. But if I go by type, was it type? Yeah, type. Oh no, it does save it. I think what you have to go in and do is do tier, sort them by tier, and then sort them by type. And then that does it. So it would be a bit nicer if I could like select two. So like, oh, do type first and then do tier. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like basically like a sub tier to this. I think it would be really cool. And that's basically how the improved party screen mod does. This is great. This is really cool. Big fan of it. Definitely a nice addition to the game. And something I'm glad that we have added in. Is this a challenge? You must know how I have access to unlimited money. Could you imagine, man? You get arrested from embezzling Dutch funds. Embezzling taxpayer money into the stream. Can we get a sub? Yeah, basically a subsection of sorting, I think, would be a big improvement. Like basically the only other thing you need here. Like, I don't think you need anything else in this, just like an extra like, yeah, basically, yeah. I think you just like tick these on, and then like you can drag and drop them to how like what you want it to do first. I think that's the only thing you really need to do. And then this is like perfect. This is all you need. Because it's nice. Like being able to sort your soldiers on the fly. And I feel like just having to do this. And then having to do this. This is a little bit of a pain in the ass, you know? Like, this is a little bit needless. Having to go, boom, done that. And then going to type. You know? Like, it's functional. It still works. But it would be nicer if it was a little bit smoother. Yo, how's it going, Safe? Welcome, my man. Doing good, thank you. Damn, if I'm actually still when Jackie goes live, it means I've been awake too long. Yeah, how's it going, MT? How's it going, Black Wolf as well? Cool, let's see what else we've got. So yeah, so we got new improvements to that. Oh, Fog of War. So yeah, so that was the party sorting screen, which was a new addition in this patch. We now also have the Fog of War feature. So Fog of War is now in the game, basically meaning there are a bunch of characters I don't know about the world, you know? So until I visit these places, I don't have a clue, you know, who commands this, for example. I personally think you should know of, if like, depending on what culture you are, you should know of like all the heads of the clans before going in. Right, as of right now, you know every faction leader and that's it. You only know every faction leader of the realm. I feel like, which is cool because it means there's a bit more mystery, you know, like, oh, who's the head of this clan and so on, you know? And I think it would be quite cool to kind of take that, like make it more specific to the campaign. So for example, like if I'm a Valandian lord, like a Valandian culture, like maybe give me some more knowledge, some more intel. Like maybe I know all the heads of every house, for example. You know, maybe I know every single person who's leading a clan in Valandia. But everywhere else, I just know the faction leaders and so on. Like, I like the idea. I like the idea of a Fog of War. It's quite cool when you go into a town as well. You do see down here, you've discovered people. And there you go. I now know of these people. I'm surprised you'd even know what faction you are. Yeah, I mean, I like the Fog of War. It's kind of a cool addition to the game. And I think mods like Forbury can do a lot with it as well. You know? Forbury can do some cool stuff. Do you know if the patch has broken mods? I would assume so, yes, because it adds in quite a few things. But you can always just revert. Again, if you've got a playthrough going on with mods, really easy to revert back. Just right-click on your Bannerlord, go to Properties, go down to Betas, and just select 1.03 or whatever mod set you were playing on. I think this was what the last vanilla patch was here. Is heraldry tabards in the game? I don't know, MT, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. There's feedback on my mic, really? Just have a quick listen. Let me have a quick listen. Is heraldry tabards in the game? I don't know, MT, honestly. I can't hear it. Yeah, I don't know. There's feedback on my mic, really? Just have a quick listen. Yeah, I can hear it, but I'll take a look after the stream. I know it's bad. So yeah, Fog of War is now in the game, so you have to actually go ahead and move out into the world to discover people. Again, for the base game, I don't really... Like, this is cool. I don't really mind too much. I think this is going to be utilized a lot more with mods. I think mods are going to utilize this quite well. So I'm definitely very interested to see how that does all come about. And yeah, that's good to see. So yeah, next we have a new tutorial for new players, which is cool. I feel like this patch should have gone live when it was on Games Pass, you know? When it was on Game Pass. Would have been a good idea for that to happen. Is the patch live on consoles? I'm actually not sure. Can anybody tell me in the chat? I'm actually not sure. I would assume so. Because normally when it, I mean, I don't know how far the console stuff is behind, like how many patches they're behind. Normally when it goes live, it goes straight into like on Epic Games and stuff. That's when it goes live there. It's crashing on console. Hopefully they fix that then. So yeah, I'm excited for this to be mods. We now have a new tutorial. But yeah, I feel like they should have gone live with like the Games Pass. Like new tutorial and stuff just seems quite a good idea. Includes tutorial upon choosing perks, etc. Inventory, crime, improvements. Add tooltips to leave kingdoms. Improve rotation in the character creation and weaponsmith screen. The gamepad. Encyclopedia improvements. A new map icon to show Sally out stages. Oh yeah, so that's something. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. We got battles. That's one of the cool things they've added actually. You can also see as well, I don't think they've mentioned it, but there is also new icons as well. So yeah, we've got just like new minor icons here. They're cool enough. Kind of just a bit more like clean stuff right here. I like it. It's nice. Can't complain. Looks cool. Just some smooth icons on the left-hand side. Yeah, I keep on forgetting to get Nightbot to do that. You are right, Black Wolf, though. If you have access to the Nightbot, feel free to do it. So yeah, we have that, which is cool. That's cool. Cool. Now we have battles and sieges. So there were some things added in battle and sieges, which are quite cool. We'll try and figure out how to get them to work. So it's just a bunch of fixes and improvements for Siege AI, which is fine. Now, newly spawned reinforcement troops will now prioritize empty formations if they can't find a suitable formation that matches their troop class. When this happens, the empty formation will fall under AI control and delegate orders. Okay, that's I guess fine. If they can't find a formation, we'll just go to whatever one requires the most men. Which is fine. Defending agents in most scenarios will be too late to meet enemies attacking over ladders or towers due to their waiting positions being too far away. Logic is that. So basically the AI is going to be more prone to defending against ladders and siege towers. Yeah, I mean, better defense of AI is always good because I feel like sieges are a bit easy. Like you just have enough men and you just don't care. So yeah, it seems like Xbox is crashing, but PS5 is fine. Next we have added banner effects for custom battles. Cool. And implementation. So yeah, this is probably one of the biggest things next to the Crime Empire in this patch. Is we have the implementation and Sally out ambush missions. We'll try and do some. I'll cheat my way to clan rank 2 and we'll try and get into a defending siege. So now you can actually Sally again. It's kind of a bit like it's a really cool feature, but they need to still incentivize the player to actually go and get inside of castles. So yeah, I'll tell you the mechanic first. So now we have Sally out missions, which basically mean if I'm inside of a castle defending, I can then Sally out to destroy siege equipment before the battle happens. So the battle won't happen and it will be like a mini skirmish. I'll take some of my best soldiers and we'll sprint out, we'll defeat the enemy soldiers, and then we'll start hacking away at the siege equipment and trying to destroy it as quickly as possible. And then as the mission progresses, they'll be getting more and more soldiers who are kind of waking up and hearing the cries of war, and they'll keep on reinforcing, and you need to basically try and destroy the siege equipment and then run away. That's the new mission. The problem is, it's extremely hard to actually get in a defensive siege battle. I have probably fought roughly, I don't know, maybe 10 defensive siege battles in my 1500 hours of Bannerlord. So I feel like it's such a cool feature, but the problem is you very rarely fight these battles. So what they need to do is they need to make it easier to come up to a castle. Say this castle's under siege. They need to make it easier for me to get inside of that castle to lead the defense. Whether it's like, oh, send my soldiers to wait for me somewhere. You know, I'm not talking about bringing my entire 400 men inside a castle when it's under siege. I'm talking like maybe, you know, like I sneak in and my army just goes to goes to Sargot or something, you know? Like my army goes to Sargot, and then after the siege is over, I turn up here and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to collect my army and my troops. Like I'm still paying for them, I'm still feeding them, etc. But my army's on like stationary as I go in and defend the castle. I think that would be such a good way to incentivize more defensive sieges. Because defensive sieges are really fun. I don't know if you guys have been able to fight many of them, but they are. Like, you're holding the line, defending, falling back. Like, that's really cool. But it's just so hard to do it because I don't want to turn up to this castle and try and break my way in and lose 50 men. Like, that's just so lame. So I feel like there needs to be something to allow me to get inside that castle that's under siege, and then I can actually do them awesome new sally out missions. Like, maybe you could even do, another mission. Like, there's a sally out mission. Maybe there's a sally in mission where I actually have to, like, it's nighttime and I have to sneak my army through, like, defensive and get to a certain point, you know? Like, maybe it loads in, so let's just load into a map, why not? Can I take a walk around? Yeah, like, maybe this castle's under siege. I load into the sally in mission is what I'm calling it. And, like, maybe, there's, like, a massive camp around the city, and I have to basically just, like, run my way through, and it's the same sort of scenario. More of their army are spawning, and we have to basically fight our way up here and get, like, inside the city, and then the mission ends. And I think that would be so much more satisfying than, oh, you've just clicked a button to get inside the castle, and you've lost half your army. Like, maybe I would end up losing half my army fighting my way in. But at least then it's like a lot cooler. I think they're the two ways of doing it. Like, either let me try and like have like another custom mission where I have to fight my way in to defend the castle with my army. Or just let me like leave my army somewhere to then get in by myself and sneak in to lead the defense. So Uno reverse cards. It's not quite a Uno reverse card because you're not taking on their full army. You are just destroying the siege equipment and then running back in. So really, you're just buying yourself time with these new missions. And we'll try and fight some in a little bit. Are there any other similar games to Mount and Blade? Like specifically, there are games that are kind of like Mount and Blade. But none that do it all. There are games that have like aspects like War Tales has like the campaign aspect really. Even though it is different, but it is kind of got that kind of vibe to it. But then it's like a turn-based battles. And it's nowhere near on the scale. You're commanding individual soldiers. There's like Sands of Salazar, which is like more of an Asian-inspired. And again, it has like the campaign map feature of Bannerlord, but the battles are very different. Total War, you know, kind of has it, but it's turn-based and the battles are different. Yeah, like the Prison Break mission. That'd be really cool. Like, you have to fight and you have to, like, go through the siege camp or something. That'd be really cool. Yeah, that'd be dope, actually. That'd be really cool. Like, you prison break into the castle with your army, like, stationed at a city or something, you know? That'd be really cool. But yeah, so that's the next big mission thing that they've added. So yeah, we've got that. Implemented sally out missions. And again, the sally out missions are quite cool, so we'll try and do some. They've added in a way for you to progress your character. Yeah, no, I think that sounds great, Chris. I think that sounds great. I might make a video on, like, things, like, now that this patch is out and they've basically done everything they've said they're going to do on the on the roadmap. I might make a video on like things I would like to see going forward. I would imagine we'll be getting a DLC in the summer. I would be surprised if they didn't do a DLC in the summer. Now, what that DLC contains, who knows? Taleworlds don't really have a track record like Total War or Paradox do with DLCs, so it's very hard. Like, the last DLC they did was probably like 12 years ago for Warband, and it was like it was basically a saga title for Total War. So yeah, next they've added a new way for you to basically play as the next person of your dynasty. There is a new place called the Retreat, which is near Legato, which I think I know where it is. So there's a new place over here. It's in a mountain somewhere. It's up here somewhere. Is it here? Is it this? Am I close to it? So yeah, there's a new place. Is it this or not? There's a new place in the mountains where you can basically go and end your campaign and progress on to the next character. So if you have a son, for example, you can then go and play as them. Where is it? Is it up here? It's up here somewhere, right? Does anyone know? Does anyone know exactly where it is? I thought it was up here. Is it further up here? Am I gonna die as well? No, because they would say if it's not this, can't be this far north, right? I feel like it's just that, no? There's a mountain at the very top. Oh, over here. It's over here, right? Yeah, no, it's a hideout. There it is, the retreat. So yeah, right here. Thank you. Appreciate that, Safe. So yeah, you can now come to this. Do you know if the game's getting more banners for console? Hopefully. I feel like they need to redesign the banner system. Like, CC Banners does a great job. It just gives you more colors. Blox Banner Mod does really cool stuff. I understand they can't just add in like every mod, but you know, like this is a clear example of, you know, this is basically the party enhanced screen, just a little bit more basic. Any diplomacy things? I don't think so. Again, I feel like diplomacy, if they were going to add more stuff like that, which they need to do, would be more of a DLC faction thing. Like a free update alongside the DLC. I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe they've added any more Kingdom diplomacy stuff. We're not the whole way through the patch notes. But yeah, I would feel like that's a big enough feature that they could put it in like a free update next to a DLC. Yeah, so they have this new thing called a retreat. You can now approach him, and you can speak to the Hermit. Whoa! It's quite a cool, like, cool little area. Quite dark. Let's wait until it's daytime. Let's wait until it's daytime as I starve to death. Do I stream on Twitch? No, only YouTube. YouTube's where all the boys are, so why would I leave? Yeah, so they've added in basically the new Hermit. Like Total War 3 LCs. Well, I think that's pretty common in games nowadays. And I think it's a smart decision as well. Right? To add in a free patch, like a big update alongside it. Because not only do like you want people to buy the DLCs, but you also want people to like return to the game. But like a lot of people will be like, oh, Bannerlord. You know, what's new? And a lot of people will just be playing and be like, oh yeah, I like this new update. I'm going to buy the DLC. Because a lot of people in like a month's time or 2 months' time will be like, oh yeah, I haven't played Bannerlord in a while. Let's check it out. Oh, they've added in loads of cool new free stuff. Cool, that's awesome. Oh, and there's a DLC. I'll buy it. You know, like Paradox and Total War do it all the time. Look at that view as well. It's very cool. So yeah, I feel like a big patch, like a big 3LC alongside a DLC is just perfect. Here we go. Here's the Hermit's home. Where is he? He's inside. Go all the way up there as well. Living his life. And this is something, like, this is very niche and specific, which is fine, whatever. They need more, like, hidden stuff like this scattered around the map. Because this is a really cool scene. Really cool. Having his vegetables, his carrots. God damn, all they need now is a hammer. And my brothers will be cooking. Anything else like scattered around here? Got a little chest. Which looks cool enough. Any like Easter eggs or anything? Hey chat, look, I found your mum right here, chat. Cool, yeah, so you can go to him. You can talk to him, the hermit. Hello there. You must be one of those lordly types who rides their horses about this land, scrambling for wealth and power. My friend, you forgot fame. The final ingredient to become king of the pirates. I wonder what you hope to gain from such things. I rather enjoy wealth and power. Power can mean the power to do good, you know? Hermit equals vegan. Gross. But the thing about wealth and power is that someone is always trying to take it from you. Perhaps even your own children. There is no rest for the powerful. There is a number of us here in our cave. We dine well on locusts and wild honey. So they're not vegan. They eat locusts. Locusts. And power. But what we relish now is freedom. Freedom from the worries that we hoard. What we hoard will be lost. Freedom from the fear that our actions offend heaven. Sorry, I'm not doing good at reading today. I'm tired. Okay, chat. The only true freedom we welcome newcomers like yourself. Well, perhaps I would like to know peace for a while, but I would need to think about the future of my clan. I am not sure I share your ideas of freedom. So yeah, we could say that. And we could choose not to name anybody, I think, more worldly things, end the game, or I have changed my mind. So I think if we have an extra child, like if we have a son or a daughter, we would have another option here to basically play as them. But we obviously don't this time. But you basically get a new end game decision right. Yeah, so you can basically do this. Which is really cool. Total dinars earned. I don't think we've earned that much money, my friend. I'm broke. You can basically see, like how I've even added in like a crafting screen here as well. Like, we know you've cheated. We know you've abused the game by spamming crafting. Yeah, so you can basically go back and play as your son now, for example. Or your daughter. Which is quite interesting, honestly. Because what you could do is you could do like an entire campaign. Building up the empire, uniting the empire. And then you play as another character, like another person of your dynasty. And like destroy it, for example. Like abandon the empire that you've built up. Join another kingdom and do it all over again. Like, that's quite a cool idea. And I like that they added this in. Again, it's a minor thing that I don't think as many people will utilize. But I think this, this does have its merits. Like, the ability to basically build an empire and then destroy it is quite cool. And I think it will create some cool custom scenarios. And also, it's like, add some interesting stuff on YouTube, right? Like, imagine I do an entire series on building an empire, and then I give the campaign over. Like, you could really do like a dynasty playthrough, you know? Like, I do like maybe, I play a campaign for 10 hours, and then I hand my progression over to my next son and give the save to Apollo. And then Apollo plays as my son, and then he dies and gives it over to someone, That'd be quite an interesting way of doing things. But yeah, no, it's a cool new feature. And I think it will allow people to just do some cool stuff. And I think as well, like actually upping the amount that people will die, like, is also not a bad idea. Like making it when you have children, maybe make it a bit more likely that you might be slain. It is quite cool. Just got here what's new with the update. We're basically just going through it now, so feel free to go to the start of the stream if you want to see a bit more about it. So yeah, they've now added the retreat to it. That is a new window where people can see their progress through their campaign. At the end, it presents many stats, their kill count, the total number of troops recruited. Yeah, so basically just rounding up the campaign, which I think is quite nice for sure. So renamed. So yeah, they've also changed up the perks. This was a big thing. I really hope they would change. So instead of these random numbers of like, oh, you're like, your sword will now do +2 damage, or you'll now do 0.2 whatever. They've now changed every number to a percentage and made them much more reasonable. Yeah, like look at this. Wrapped handles. Wrapped handles is now 20% handling and 20% combat skill to your troops. That's it. Like, that is so much better. And they've done this for basically all the perks and changed up some ones which weren't being used much. I'm honestly not sure exactly what ones they've done. But yeah, just they've made everything so much more easier to read. They've made it like considerably just make more sense. You know, just you get 2 hit points, or you know, 2 hit points, or and 5% you know, experience. Did they change any of the OP ones? Number does still increase armor. Yeah, that's still really good. What other really OP ones were there? There's still a bunch of governor ones, which I don't think are great. That's a good one. They have made a lot more party leader, yeah, ones. Yeah, like these are just so much better. More damage, like just a straight flat percentage. Which makes me wonder, have they changed banners now as well? Do banners make a lot more sense? Yes, oh my god. Thank you, Tail World. It's such a small change, but now banners, instead of saying, oh, you get an extra 0.2. Like, what does 0.2 mean? Like, what does that number mean? They've now just changed it to a percent. And I believe 0.2 was always like 20% of something. But how was I supposed to know that? So yeah, they've now changed all the banners to just read much better. Yeah, increase charge damage by 10%. That is so much better than just increase charge damage by 0.1. Just makes so much more sense. Like, decrease shield damage taken 25%. Increase movement, yeah. Increase charge damage. Increase damage against mounts by 20%. Like, this stuff all just makes sense now. And they've basically done this for, like, every single... value in the game, I guess. Increase damage against mounts by 30%. Like, that's really good. That's really, really good. Troop movement speed, 30%. They've also increased a bunch of these as well. Troop movement speed by 30% seems really good. Increase range damage by 8%. I feel like that's like not a big modifier. What's the most expensive ones? Sorry. Let's just look at the best ones now. So troop movement speed, shield damage, decreased range accuracy penalty is quite nice, I guess. Charge damage by 30%. That's probably really good. But then again, vanilla charges aren't that crazy. RBM charges with this would be insane. Range damage taken minus 15% is just nice. Melee damage 15%. The thing is, though, a lot of these modifiers, like, normally it would just take 2 hits to kill someone. But then again, if you do like 45 damage with your weapon, and then you have this extra 15%, that's going to make it so that second hit does actually end up killing them instead of needing a third. Sorry, going to make the second hit kill them rather than needing a third hit. So that's not bad. Also, sorry, let me just turn down the music a little bit. It's a tad loud. So yeah, that's a nice change. I'm a big fan of that. Updating the perks is good. Everything just makes sense. Do they still have the really OP one as well? Yeah. It's just much better, much better written as well. I feel like the charm feature should be more than what it is right now. Can threaten people in prison. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Like, they need more. They need to do a patch focused on, like, diplomacy and, like, character interaction. Because right now, there is zero, like, but outside of fighting people and getting married, there is, like, zero interaction with other characters. And obviously trying to convince them to join you in some stupid mini game. It is just bad. So they need to create more character interaction and like diplomacy through that way. I think would be really cool. Because they kind of have it in the game kind of already, where if clans like you, they're less likely to raid your cast, your villages and stuff, which is cool. But you need to like just make that more obvious and kind of just do more. Hey, thank you so much, Van. I really appreciate the 4 months, man. Hell yeah, almost half a year. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome back. Very much appreciate that, my friend. And good to have you here in the chat as always. So yeah, I think if they ever add in diplomacy, charm will become a much more valuable skill. And there's some okay stuff in it right now. It's just, yeah, just not like interacting with characters just isn't really important in the game. You just don't need to do it. But yeah, if they added in more stuff with like diplomacy or just like reasons to actually talk to characters and like get them on your side for whatever reason, that would be good, you know. But right now, there's just no reason to even care about it, to be honest. Like, it makes life a little bit easier and stuff. But yeah, besides that, who cares? Okay, cool. There we go. So yeah, new perks. I'll actually just show you some new perks as well. Anything interesting? Arrows, keep at bay, drill, merry men. Yeah, 15 saw names changes, and the tech tree saw bigger changes. Recorded some perks. Basically just made perks better. Change a primary effect of Silver Tongue, which is the final one, right? In Charm? No. Where's Silver Tongue? I'm pretty sure this one's changed as well. Silver Tongue? Is that a leadership one? No, what's Silver Tongue? Stewardship? I assume it's Charm, no? Oh, and I believe this is new as well, right? But like, I feel like self-promoter was not this far down. Extra renown when you win a tournament? That's really nice. Correct me if I'm wrong. Self-promoter. Has that changed? Let's have a look. Self-promoter. So strike. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe I'm chatting crap. Because I feel like you didn't used to be able to get that extra renown that early on. Because that again, that's a lot of problems with a lot of these perks as well. Is like a lot of them. It's like here or something. That was like a stupid one, which was like this far into the one-handed skill tree. That was basically like, oh, you get extra stuff for winning tournaments. But by this point, you'd already basically finished fighting tournaments. So it's like, what's the point? So unless I'm making this up, I feel like self-promoter was like here. Or like, I don't know, it was further along. But yeah, it looks like they have gone through and basically made it so that... Was it this one? I don't know. I feel like they've basically gone through and brought back some perks. Trade? Oh, that makes sense, right? Yeah, I feel like they've gone in and they basically brought back some perks. Because this is like a #1 reason to go after this. And this is a really good one as well, you know? Like more renown for winning tournaments, awesome. Or just have children, which is good because now you can actually play as your children. And I feel like there weren't as many options to do that. Is Horde Leader still the same? Yeah, it's still really good. I love companions during the stream. We're just looking at the new patch. We're gonna play some of the defensive sally out missions as well. Yes, Kyle, you can take over alley gangs as well now. Where's the other one that lets you bet on yourself as well? Yeah, now doubles it. So again, I feel like they just basically brought back some perks, which is good. And Silver Tongue, you said, was trade. That would make sense. What did they change about it? Silver Tongue here. Better deal from caravans and villages, I guess is cool. I don't really know why it was such like a... It was like made to sound like it's something crazy. Oh, okay, I take that back. That's actually quite good. Trade, like, less gold required to persuade lords to defect to your faction. That's a cool perk. I mean, again, it's 250 trade, which, unless you're going for it, like you're specifically aiming for it, you're probably never going to get. Yeah, you're probably never going to get. That's a really cool, like, modifier. It's now easier. And this is, again, it's something they need to add more of in the tree. In the tech tree. Or, sorry, in the skill tree. Is they need to think about, okay, these perks are for the early game. You know, this perk right here, gain renown from winning tournaments. This is early game stuff. That's cool. Okay, the next section. What do you do in the mid game? Okay, these perks should be here to benefit you in the mid game. You know? And then, oh, okay, this is the late game. These perks should be here to benefit you in the late game. You know? I feel like that's how they need to divide up the skill tree. And also, they have done that somewhat, but I'd like to see more, I guess. More done. Cool nonetheless. And also, like, the governor stuff. I think they need to make it so the player can be a governor of the town. And, like, go about his day. Maybe get, like, pop-ups or quests or something. Like, oh, you need to go back to the city to deal with an affair that's happening. Like, maybe I own Sargot and I'm the governor of Sargot. And all my skills are, like, benefiting Sargot. And then I'm like, oh, I'm halfway across the map here in battle. And then I get, like, a quest pop-up. And it's like, the people of Sargot have these issues. You need to go and deal with that. If you don't, your loyalty and they're going to stop paying taxes, or they're going to revolt, or they're going to reduce your loyalty or start burning stuff down and cause a fire in the town, you know, riots. Like, how cool would that be as a governor? And it'd be something completely different, you know, be like, oh, 1 minute I'm on crusade and oh, I've got to go back and deal with this now back home because I'm the governor of this city and I need to head back and be like, oh, god damn, I've got to manage this town. Think how much more attached to these towns you would get if that was the case. Like, oh, I have to come back here now and so-and-so wants me to do something. And then maybe I have to then go into the town and talk to people, persuade them to do something, or pick one side over the other, which again would cause issues inside of Sargot. Like, maybe I side with the alley gangs instead of the entrepreneurs or the merchant class. That'd be a really cool feature. God damn. I should basically just, like, be their DLC team. And someone should come to me and be like, yo, Jackie, what do you want to see? And I'll be like, yo, here are my stupid ideas. Make them happen. And they'll be like, Jackie, that won't work. And I'll be like, oh, okay, makes sense. Fair enough. But yeah, no, that'd be a really cool feature. I mean, I always say they need to have, like, a class system in the game. Like, lower class, middle class, upper class. And you have to, like, manage them. And, like, you recruit soldiers from them and stuff, and that'd be cool. And I don't think it's something that'd be that great. Like, I'm not asking for Banner Kings. I'm asking for just, like, a simple free tier, or maybe even, like, a lower and upper class you have to deal with. Would be cool. Anyway, sorry. That was the perks. So cool. Very, very cool system. New perks. They make way more sense now. and they basically just improved them. There's a bunch more perks that benefit you in the early game now, not like halfway through the level up tree, which makes sense. And of course, you can also now play as your children, which again is cool. How's the update so far? We've basically just been looking at stuff and going through the patch notes. I think so far, it's a good patch for sure. It's definitely a cool patch. If you have a campaign going, I would say probably just finish your current campaign. But this is like a good one to start on when all the mods get updated and stuff. For sure. Okay, cool. So next we have armies, basically just a bunch of fixes. They finally fixed the influence bug for the armies, which is nice. That was annoying. Factions will now not create armies if they don't have enemies. That's good. Renown and influence bonus has been reworked. Multiple battle missions means when the battle size and wave count for the battle is low, battle size is higher than those. Multiple missions are open for that battle. What the fuck does this mean? Renowned and influence bonuses were rebalanced for multiple battle missions. Multiple battle missions means when the battle size and wave count for the battle is low and the battle size is higher than those, multiple missions are opened for that battle. What does that mean? Does that mean there's like multiple battles going on at one time? Like I'm fighting half the army and then the AI is also auto-resolving the other half of the battle? Can someone like say what that means? Am I just reading too much into it? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I did miss this, right? Yeah. I'll go back and look at that in a second. I missed the new alley mechanic. Yeah, the update is on console. It's working for PS5, but I was told that Xbox is crashing, so... Does it mean parties? I don't know. Multiple battle missions means a battle size and wave count for the battle is low, and the battle size is higher, and those multiple missions are open for battle. I think it's just multiple battles? What does that mean? Okay, whatever. Troop selection was added. Oh, yes, they've also added in new troop stuff as well. Yeah, cool. So we'll go back and check out the alley stuff in a second. So they've also changed raiding in the game. So they've made it so you can... The village raid system has been reworked. Instead of rewarding just through the infantry and recruitment pool of the village raids now primarily rely on the army health damage done to the village during the raid. So I gather this means you will be getting lesser stuff at the beginning of the raid and more stuff as the raid goes on. So you'll be looting more stuff as the raid goes on. Rewards come in 3 categories. Dinars, which make a small part of the loot, various everyday goods, and the main production of the village. This is how it was. No, now you actually do gain more stuff. The combination value of the loot is usually higher than attacking caravans, but the weight was rather high, especially whilst raiding villages. Low value, but high volume of goods like hardwood, grain. We wanted to increase the viability of raiding, but if done for commercial gain, we wanted players to return to towns to sell the loot off. This way, players can either raid a village, maybe 2, and leave the front lines to make money, or choose to go on a raiding spree for strategic reasons and forgo their income. Awesome change. Thank you, Tail Worlds. Like, raid. Let's try a raid and see what loot we get. Let me just set up a cheat character quickly. That's awesome though. That basically means that now raiding is actually a viable thing. beforehand, you would raid a settlement and you would get like, I got 2 mules in an entire raid. And that's it. Like, it was like, awesome, great. I'm so happy I got 4 bits of grain and a horse. I could have just bought that for 200 gold. Now it sounds like there's actually incentives to go out and raid. You know, not only because you're destroying their recruitment pool, but also you're actually going to get stuff. So let's try that. So let's also add renown to clan. It's 500, right? Is clan rank 3. Campaign, add gold, the hero, 100 million pounds. Then let's just buy a ton of food and horses. I'll buy the lot. All the mules. Do these add? Do, right? Cool. And then we just need troops quickly. Oh, they actually have mules here as well. Nice. Oh, that's because I'm on the screen, yeah. I'm going to just grab a bunch of soldiers. It doesn't really matter what, right? We'd have 95. I just set this by tier. Hell yeah. Time to get... Oh, look at my army now. Ultimate army. Perfect. Okay, we have like no morale, but it's fine. Cool. Let's... Valandi's at war Sturgia, right? So we just go... Where are you, Derhart? I also want to try out the siege stuff as well, so we will do that. Are you in here, Derhart?
Well now, stranger.
Oh my god, I feel like Derhart has a completely new outfit as well. Look at how swagged out he is. He kind of looks like he's just like thrown together this outfit. And had no idea what each part of the outfit would look like. Like to discuss. I want to enter your service. We can just be a mercenary right now, whatever. It's just quicker. Hey, how's it going, Squiddy? Welcome. So yeah, we're at war with Sturgia. Let's just go like here. Okay, so the hearth is 241. I'm not sure what high numbers they are, but let's try raiding. Obviously swim this quickly. So I think you get a bunch more loot from just straight up like winning the battle, and then you obviously raid as well. So let's see what we're gonna raid. We're gaining gold, which is good. Yeah, this is decent. Let's see what like a full raid looks like. And we're gaining food. We're gaining some production, so we're gaining livestock, and then we're also gaining money stuff as well. This is already like 10 times better. I feel like a full raid in the previous patches would probably get you just 2 lines, and that's about it. Hopefully no one comes and attacks me either. And also remember as well, I think it said the more you the more you get close to finishing a raid, the more gear you get. And we're also gaining gold as well, which is nice. Okay, we're starting to gain a little bit less now. Let me finish the raid. Piss off. Let me just... I can't even grab more soldiers. We do get the gear as well, yeah. Oh, is he actually going to attack me? Leave me alone. Okay, yeah. You're scared of me. My Battanian Thanes are too scary. Come on, tick. There you go. So we finished the raid. So the village is now destroyed. Let's see how much money we'd make. So I guess let's just go back to like Ox Hill, for example. Trade. So we got 3 cows, got some flax. Again, you'd be able to do a lot of this. Like for pottery, selling for this much is incredible. Apparently it sells for $1,000 in Sargot. Somehow I don't believe that. We made like half that grain, but butter. We made a mule. Right. And that was it. So about $4,000. Which I think this is like, raiding is more of a mercenary thing, right? Like that's what you do when you're a mercenary, is you raid villages. Sorry, stop the music again. Like that's what you do when you're raiding villages. And $4,000, I think is good because you also would have gained about. I didn't actually take the equipment, but you also would have got about another $2,000 in equipment from defeating the peasants and looting them. And also we gained like a couple hundred gold as well from just raiding. So I think that's good, especially from a livestock place. I imagine like raiding like a horse place or like iron, like a silver village. Picking your actual villages specifically, I think would be really, really good. Have I looked at troop trees? I don't think much has changed in troop trees, no? So yeah, raiding is now actually viable, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think troop trees have changed, have they? Looks pretty similar to, I mean, I guess the Valandians have this now. Troop trees look very much the same. Like maybe a few people have a, like, I think this is new. But everything else looks very similar. If there are specific units that have changed, just let me know and I can take a look. So yes, raiding now looks very much more viable. Not only are you destroying the actual settlement itself, but you're like stopping them from recruiting. You're now actually raiding and making good money from it. So awesome. And you're also leveling up your roguery, which again is cool and actually important. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're raiding Kuzite, town, you're going to get way more horses from their horse places. For example, if you go into the depths of the desert, you're going to be getting more dates and stuff. So, raiding your targets and finding the right villages is also quite important. See, but I like that. I like how that's changed. Cool. So that was that. So yeah, the next thing is you can now actually take over alley gangs as well. So let's take a look at that in the patch notes and we can do it. We're going to be trying to get in a defensive siege at some point in the future so we can show the sally out mechanics as well. So just keep an eye on that. So yeah, we've just looked at this, right? And we looked at the rewards for raiding. And it's all based off on the village hearth. There, it does not give you disorganized. Oh, that's nice as well. That's actually a really cool final feature as well. So when you're raiding, if you successfully do the entire raid, you no longer get the disorganized, which makes you really slow. You just straight up can just go off and live your merry way. You only become disorganized if you have to leave mid-raid, which I think makes sense. So that's a cool addition. Yeah, and basically everything, like the amount of good loot you get is all based off of this number right here, by the looks of it. The higher that number is, the better loot you get. So you really want to be going like, for example, the Empire with 400 hearth here, like that's going to be a lot of loot. Why are that one so bad? You like go over here, 150. So I think that also means as well, more late game, the places that are protected are going to be really good. You think the Azurai had some unit changes? Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I think they added in a bunch of these short. I think his helmet's new. I mean, they do look way cooler. Yeah, I will give them that. Mamluk Guard do look way better than they did. Yeah, nice new helmets for them. For sure. You excited? Squiddy's saying he's excited for his new job. Hell yeah, man. Stressed about the dinner you got tomorrow. God damn. It's ups and downs, eh? That's awesome, but good luck on your new job. You start in the next couple of weeks, right? So good luck for that. So yeah, that's a nice new helmet. They look cool, for sure. Someone also said they also added in new crowns for all the new starting lords as well. Where is he? Let's see your crown, king, under the mountain. He's in here.
Well now, stranger.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite cool. I don't really like these shoulder pads a lot of the lords are wearing, but they look cool. Cool. So yeah, as I was saying, you can now take over alley gangs. You do have to actually have some stuff to do it, but we can clear it out and I can show you guys how you do it. And I can probably just go find a companion to show you. Let me just get some good armor. Oh yeah, anybody else added this? This is new as well. Looks quite cool. This new armor looks cool. This is like the new Khan armor. I mean, it's like one of the best armors in the game as well, yeah. It's up there. For sure. We need like peasant armor though. Do you not wear any armor? Is that like really the easier? We'll just wear a crown, why not? I am the king of the underworld. Are there no more? Look at the Britannian ones. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Just add some band braces. We just need a weapon. What's your best weapon? A Britannian mountain blade. Yeah, I can wear that. Sure thing. That'll probably be enough. We can't wield shield right inside. I still feel like you should just be able to wear what you want inside of a city. Like, I'm an adventurer. Yeah, how's it going, John? Welcome, my man. Doing good, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Cool. So let's go and clear out some of these alley gangs. Let's go to... wait until daytime, and we'll go clear them out. Did that update destroy mods? Yeah, it would have done, Michael, I think, for sure. But just go to your right-click on Bannerlord. Like so. Go to Properties, go to Betas, and just revert back to 1.3 or whatever you were playing on before. And you'll be good. Okay. It's not quite daytime yet. So yeah, this is one of the newest updates. This is like one of the big new features. I still wish they would have done more with it, to be honest, but it is fine. So you can now go to these icons, but you can see it. It's like a little hooded character with a knife. You can clear them out, get rid of the gang, and then you can take it over if you need to have a companion, though. I actually don't have one, but we'll grab one quickly and then come back. Let me just MLG gamer this quickly. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please do consider dropping a like. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out massively. It goes a long way. We also currently have a member goal of 350. If we hit 350 members, then we will be doing the one chip challenge, which if you guys haven't seen, it's basically like a super hot Dorito. Like it's like mega hot. And I will be grabbing that. I feel like that turret's new as well. I don't know. It's such a shame you don't actually defend this. Like, imagine having a multiple stage. Like, this is how I feel like they should do sieges. Is they should do it like you fight for the outer walls and then you fight for like the keep. Like actually like right here. With whatever you have left, you get brought back and you like defend this little courtyard area. And you're like fighting here and you're like pushing back the enemy. And then if you lose this, then you like really go back to the keep with whatever you have left. I think that'd be really cool. Let's go to this waterfront, I guess. They made changes to the weapons, like a chance of having a better version, what with smithing. I very rarely smith, so I am very clueless at that. Oh, god damn, she's got herself, sir. Whew. Bannerlord got me tripping. Bannerlord gonna get me to install a hot butter. Hello, good sir. There's like so many cool scenes. I just wish there was more reason to come here. Also, not being able to triple speed the game up to show off this new mechanic is so annoying. I just wish there was more reason to come into town. Like, these scenes look awesome. Give me like them missions where you used to have to go and find that person to kill them, but inside of like towns and stuff. He has got an exotic welcome. Okay, let me just smithing is too grindy. Yeah, I would never do it. Oi, you! What are you doing here? I'm having a look. Do you mind? This is how it goes, friend. This is our turf. We asked to have you knuckleburn, and he's like the king here. So if you haven't got a good reason to be here, clear out. Don't take orders. Yeah, do we not see my crown? I have a crown on my head. So what's going on here? I don't want any trouble. Yeah, shut it. Get him, lads. Imagine if they kill me. Oh my god, it's not gonna be. My stats are so bad. What am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My sword is like double the length. It's all about the length, boys. No, did I run? Oh no, my bad. Wait, come back here. Sorry, I meant to kill you. It's nice if they de-aggro, I guess, but you know. I don't take orders from the likes of you. Surprise! That's funny when we de-aggro. Cool. Okay, we've killed them. So I can take over it, but I need to go grab a companion quickly. We'll go do that now so I can show you guys. You've cleared out an alley which belongs to a gang leader. Now you can either take it over for your own benefit or leave it empty to help the town. To own an alley, you will need to assign a suitable clan member and some troops to watch over it. This will provide denars to your clan, but also increase your crime rating. So again, we can leave it empty, and I think that does make everybody like me. And I also think it probably helps with prosperity, maybe? And we're currently starving here as well. Probably helps with security. Not sure, actually. Let's quickly grab a companion that has... Oh, I'm going to be able to find one, are we? Okay, this could take like a couple minutes to find a companion. You're a healer. I don't need a healer. Be gone. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh my god, why did I go such a long way around? God damn it. Nope, no one here. Okay, whatever. Oh my god. So this is one of the funny things about the new Fog of War mechanic, is now I can't just search up a companion, right? Like I can't just go to the encyclopedia and go to heroes and go to wanderers. Oh, I can. Okay. Who is it the black, right? Yeah, so I can still kind of find them that way. That's cool. Milady. There she is. Love to see it.
Peace to you, stranger.
So let's quickly grab her. I've just given her a whole spiel of like, oh, you ready to do some honest work? And I'm like about to put her in command of the gang. Can I just do that here now? Or is there a way to... Maybe we just have to go probably clear out another one. And I guess you want to do it in towns where you're not like... Yeah, you probably want to do it in a town where you're not... Like, you're not supporting them, for example. Because it does boost your criminal rating. Can you turn off Fog of War? I don't believe you can. I think you have to leave the Fog of War mechanic on. But I think that would be a good toggleable ability. And maybe have like a sliding counter of like, I want full Fog of War. Or like, I want to know the basics. Or like, no, turn it off. So let's go clear out another bandit clan. Okay, we have to go all the way to... Can I jump? Like, this is so cool. Look at this, man. Like, this looks incredible. They just need to give players more reason to come to places like this. Like, whenever I go to a city, I'm like, God, this looks beautiful. There's just no reason to come to a place like this. And I guess these hideouts are a good way of making it so that people actually do visit and clear out the hideouts and stuff. But yeah, we need more stuff. We need more interaction inside of villages. I feel like I've gone completely the wrong way. No, I believe that you won't be able to start a new campaign with this patch. I have gone. Oh, no, maybe I haven't. Yeah, I think you'll have to start a new campaign with this patch. Unfortunately. Wish I could use ships. Yeah, I personally feel like that's a DLC type of thing to happen. Like, they'll add in, like, the Vikings, for example. Like a Viking, I said the Vikings. They'll add in, like, a Viking-inspired faction. And that will come with, like, a naval travel. Because, again, I always show this off. And, again, this isn't, like, Bannerlord leaked map. You know, this is just concept art, really. You know, more than anything else. But this was found in the game files. I'm pretty sure all the names are custom made. Like, I've actually never seen this map before. Right? Yeah, this is made by Nico Aluminium, so I think he's just added this in. Right, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know who Nico Aluminium is, but I'm pretty sure all the names and cultures and stuff are... I've actually never seen this map before, so I don't think it's for right. But yeah, the actual land masses were like this map, without all the scribbling and colors and borders and stuff, was found in the game files. And yeah, it could just be left over from concept art or whatever. But I think, but you can see a lot of this land in the game already. Like, if I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I can't show you now, but you can see basically from the Kingdom of Balion, all these islands, you can see down to like the bottom tip here. You can see off over into these mountains. You can see up here in the north. Like, you can see a big chunk of this. So I feel like a good thing to do is like they add in some major DLCs that add in like a brand new continent almost. And it just adds to the map. Because like Calradia is tiny compared to this. And I feel like if they were to do that, they were to like add in this like African style faction with loads of different cultures that do vary, with like a brand new mechanic, like maybe add in like elephants and I don't know, like they rework buildings or something. I don't know. Trying to think like Africa, like the Egyptians are very much known for their, you know, their farming and their buildings, for example. You know, that'd be such a cool thing for them to do. But yeah, who knows? And I guess what I'm saying, like, that, you know, if they were to add the continents to the west, and like naval travel would have to be a thing. Yeah, cool. So yeah, let's say, yeah, just having a look. Do you mind? I think we ordered some likes of you. Hello, boys. Oh, nice. She's tanking all the hits for me. Absolute Chad. And that's how you do it. And the gang leader's just watching. Milady, though. No. So yeah, we can now take over the alley. Put her in command. We have to give her some troops. How many you got? 11. Can I give you more? Don't know if giving more helps, so I can't. So she takes 11 boys. And we crash. Okay. Obviously, problem there. Let's give it another go quickly. Yeah, I mean, I personally would love that. Like, every DLC, like, they do big DLCs, like, maybe two a year. And maybe 2 a year, maybe 1 a year. I don't know. but each one adds in like a big bulking landmass. Maybe not, you know, Calradia every time. Maybe give us like 2-3 different kingdoms in a new landmass of new mechanics that kind of affect the entirety of the game. That'd be goddamn sick. Now, will they do something like that? Who knows? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Probably not. Because the thing is, like, they haven't done DLC. When was the last Warband DLC? What was the last Warband? Sword and whatever it's called? Sword and Fire? Warband. When did Sword and Fire come out? Yeah. Literally, Sword and Fire. Yeah, Fire and Sword. Sorry, Sword and Fire. Fire and Sword came out 11 years ago. Gaming has changed a lot in that time. Like, you think how DLCs were done back then? God damn it, bloody beautiful, don't they? Compare that to, like, how DLCs are done now. It's extremely different. So it'll be very interesting to see how they approach it, basically. Let me go get my lady again. We'll try and take it over again so I can show you guys. So yeah, I think it'll just be very interesting to see. Oh, it was Viking Conquest was the last one? Okay, sorry, I thought it was okay. Viking Conquest. Mountain Blade. When did this come out? I imagine it was probably the year after, right? Came out in 2014. Yeah, so 9 years ago. Like, what were you guys doing 9 years ago? What was I doing 9 years ago? Starting university, I think. You know, that's a long time ago. Goddamn naval travel, though. Oh, man. And there's no real reason why they can't do, like, this mod. Or, sorry, this DLC in Calradia. And just, like, you know, this is just a faction. Which I think they would be silly not to do. Like, I think it'd be really... Unless there's, like, some massive performance issues, I think it would be incredibly silly of them to go outside of Calradia, you know? Because by adding in, like, all this extra land mass in... Because you can see it, look, you can see it there. You can see all of this. You can see off into the islands and stuff. Like, it's there. Obviously, it's just, like, nothingness and it's not textured or anything. But you know what I mean. Like, expanding this, as long as the performance is fine, it's just awesome. Like, I want to know what happens when there's an entire empire down here. Like, have an event where Calradia unifies against them and there's, like, all these different... It would just be sick. It would just be cool. But obviously, like, performance is, like, a big issue as well. You know, will the game actually be able to handle that? Who knows? Cool. So we've got Milady now. Let's head over here. Let's recruit them quickly. Let's drop a save in case we crash again. Maybe it was just specifically there. And let's go and kill ourselves some bandits again. See if it's just a crash. Cool, let's see if we can clear out this one. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff as well is just like, oh, I wish this would happen. Who knows if, you know, it's probably unlikely. But again, you know, you never know. Like, it'll just be interesting. Again, we might not even get any DLC for it. Again, it'd be ridiculous if they didn't do DLC for the game. But maybe, you know, maybe they've just had so much hell with producing this that they're just like, you know, we want to do something else. Which would be silly. The game sold incredibly well. And even know what, like, how many people are playing the game right now. And it's on console as well. Like, that is big. The fact that it's on console as well as PC. Yeah, it's 15,000 people in game at 4 o'clock. Like, that's okay. It's not great. Like, what's Warhammer at? They don't have Warhammer installed. You know, this is like its main competitor, and it is being beaten by it, you know. It's up left and then down left. Oh, you can just get a horse. Can you ride a horse? Let's have a look. It'll be quicker. Yeah, I was thinking about 2 safe. I was wondering if it was the fact that she got defeated. Give me a horse, please. So just like another companion I could take with me.
Aye.
Cool. Hey, how's it going, Unknown Soldier? Welcome. Yeah, I still don't get the horse. I didn't think you did. Daryl's is way smaller though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's like not about. I'll grab this one. Like I don't think it's like, I think that really determines it though. I can't ride any of these. Yeah, there you go, cool. Like I'm pretty sure Mountain Blade is sold. Like Mountain Blade had a higher peak at launch than any Total War game has ever had. And I think even though Total War are much bigger, like studio-wise, I think they're still like direct competitors and they can be compared. Hello, boys. You ready to die? It's your boy here clearing out all the gangs. Oh, wait. No, we're not there yet. Hello. I'm having a look. Piss off. Ouch. Oh my god, that's like the thing. It's so funny that you can just do that. Oh my god, it's like literally right there. Okay, go away. Okay, she's back as well. We can't let her die, so we can test it out. No, leave my lady alone! Don't worry, I got you, babe. Babe, that's a very sexist thing to be called her. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just lost in the bloodshed. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the two things are mutually exclusive, Nuke. So Nuke says we'll have 2 choices: make the map larger or make the diplomacy in town villages more complex and like make it more interesting. I don't think that they're mutually exclusive. I think you can easily do both. I always say they do a new culture expansion of the map, and with that faction like brings in the new mechanic for everybody. Okay, let's see. We'll give it all the Landian recruits and some caravan masters. Yeah, maybe it is because if she gets wounded. Okay, cool. So we've now done it. So we now have a criminal gang here. It would be kind of cool if it puts her here as well as like a notary. Yeah, you can now go to your alley. You can manage your alley troops. You can change the leader. You can abandon. So it's kind of cool that you have the little option right there. And I believe it now shows up. So we just play a day quickly. Yeah, how's it going? Welcome. An epic welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, there's no mods on in this playthrough, in this like look. Yeah. So we'll do that, and now it should show up here, earning us 60 gold, giving us a little bit of criminal rating. Is it giving us like constant criminal rating as well? I wonder. Probably, right? Which is interesting because now it creates a bit more of an interesting dynamic. Like it's giving me +5 a day, right? Or a week, or what? Or is it just 0.5, which obviously is nothing? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can see it there as well. Owned alley plus 60 gold. Yeah, vanilla. This is the new patch, Squiddy. Wrong one, sorry. And it goes down. So, yeah, I guess it's increasing, but the passive decay of it Maybe like having 2 or 3 would probably increase it. Okay, so having like 1 or 2. But she has a companion, right, as well. So you are kind of, I guess, also locked on companions. You can only have 6 companions, so you can only really have 6 alleyways. But it's still nice, I guess. See you later, Last Jedi. Thanks for hanging out. David asking the real questions. Jackie, would you rather fight 100 horse-size sturgeon line breakers or 100 sturgeon line breaker-sized horses? I mean, definitely the latter, no? The sturgeon line breakers are scary enough. You don't need to make them as big as horses. Yeah, so the decay is -1, so to go above it, you need to have 2 alleyways, which I think is reasonable. And also not do anything else crazy. Alright, see you later, Squiddy. Good luck. Okay, cool, so that's that. Now we need to get into a siege battle, a defensive siege battle. Like, this would be amazing. Cool. Hopefully, are they taking this or not? We need them to like win this siege and then immediately get counter-sieged. If I join this army, will we... Don't attack us. Don't attack us. Don't attack us. Don't attack us. They're going to attack us. God damn it. God damn it. I wanted this siege to happen so that we could be defensive in it. We're not going to win that either. God damn it, you suck. I don't know why this army's not helping as well. Oh, what the hell's that? Is that sallying out? Are they sallying out? Is that a mission? What's happening? What's that icon? I've never seen that icon before. What's my aim today? We're just checking out my new patch. Okay, let's just finish up the patch notes quickly as well. I'm not sure if I've gone through them all. There's probably more stuff in there. So we're gonna do the sally out missions momentarily. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I've missed. So character development we've done. We've looked at all the new alleyways and stuff. Fix and exploit. So yeah, these are army stuff. We looked at raiding, kingdom diplomacy. Basically nothing. Fixed an issue that allowed minor factions to join a kingdom that it should always be at war with by design. Yeah, nothing interesting. Fixed issues. Heroes tooltip showed incorrect workshop profit. I guess that's nice. Quests I don't really care about, right? Oh, that's nice though. They've made it so that some quests give more relationship, which is good. Yeah, I mean, quests should give you more relationship for sure. Yeah, that's nice, I guess. Other updated length stats have mounted. Rebalance some shoulder armor, crowns for starting rulers. Some shoulder upgrades for people in tournaments as well. We're rebalancing increased base settlement prisoner limit to 60, so more prisoners, I guess. Added concept pages for crime and caravans. Yes, everything. And then multiplayer stuff. Hopefully just crash fixes would be nice. Increased custom server join performance, which is good. Because when like 100 people try to join a server at a time, I think that was a big issue. Balancing we don't care about. Database performance, which is good. Crash fix for multiplayer, which is good. And then modding. What do we have modding wise? Improve scene checker code, the maps, camera improvements. A new attribute is added system. Compression limits. I mean, a lot of this stuff doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Just saying as anything that reaches out. Animation clips can now be searched by their flag in the resource viewer, which is good, I guess. Okay, seems fine. Fine to me. Okay, cool. Let's try and do some defensive siege battles then. So I might just need to like join someone. Oh, this army might come and siege us. That could also be good. Let's see. Hopefully this army comes and sieges us. We'll wait until someone sieges the Landian territory. Yo, how's it going, Josh? Welcome. The patch just came out today. Literally today. So yeah, you messed up. Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly big patch, I would say. Did you have any mod issues? Yeah, I imagine this doesn't work with any mod lists. So you'll need to either revert back, which is really easy to do, and just go back to a previous beta, or you will have to okay, good, they're sieging us. Cool. Break in to help with defenders. Like, yeah, this is just so stupid. Like, there should be another option here of, like, leave your soldiers and sneak in, have a mission type. Because I wouldn't care about losing 22 soldiers as well. If I could either choose them, I guess. But even then, that doesn't feel good. I don't know. Let's just sneak in. Yeah, and like, you don't get to choose which one was lost and stuff. I don't know. Cool. So now we can now ambush. So we need to wait for the enemy to build siege equipment. Let's hope that they do. I guess we'll save the game here. And hope no one comes to our rescue. Say 500 men. Oh, yeah, as well. They've also fixed as well, for those of you who are using DLS, or whatever it's called. NVIDIA DLSS. They fixed this now. So there's no longer, like, random skeleton armies running around. Fucking... Ugh, I knew they would just attack us as well. What if I give myself a bunch of troops? They might try and siege us a bit more. Let's give it a go. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to get this to work. We need them to build some siege equipment for us to work. So let's just give ourselves like 100 million men. And then maybe then they won't attack us. There you go. 2,600 men. Let's go. No, they've obviously they didn't just abandon the siege. What are you doing, Jackie, you idiot? And you'd have enough that they need siege equipment, but not too much, where they just abandon the siege. I believe so. All the new kings and queen or empress all have crowns now. I know that the Mamluk guard have new armor, a new helmet and new armor. Some of the Valandians have new shoulder pieces. We haven't looked at anyone else yet. Am I really gonna have to do this bit by bit? I guess. Let's just go up to like 400 men or something. And hope that they don't just attack us. Are they building something? They must be building something, right? Yeah, good. They're building this now. Good, good, good. Okay. Boom. We can now ambush. Okay, so this is a brand new Bannerlord mission. Let me just record this as well. Yeah, so this is the brand new Sally Out mission for Bannerlord right here. So basically, when you're inside a castle, you have the option when they build siege equipment to go ahead and set an ambush. So we'll click this. Right here, again, it's kind of a bit silly. You don't get to choose your soldiers, but I gain 50 horses as well. So cool. You basically come out. They start off with barely any soldiers. You get to rally out your men outside. And then they start off with like less men than you, but they will slowly get more and more reinforcements. And your goal obviously is just to destroy the ram. Let's do a charge in. Basically gives you a good opportunity to fight as you're like basically coming out of the city. And they'll rush to defend it as well. So you'll be coming like out the city. More soldiers will be spawning. You'll be able to see them. You know, everybody trying to break through. Obviously, cavalry is going to be a little bit harder to do so. And your goal, the AI, you know, the sole purpose of the AI there is to defend, you know. Defend their position. Defend the battering ram until reinforcements arrive. So you'll be getting stuck in. They'll be pushing around. And you can see, like, my soldiers are trying to destroy this, which is really nice. It's like my army are coming in and they are striking this. Don't kill me. So not only are we fighting their soldiers, we're also fighting everything else as well. Yeah, we're trying to destroy the battering ram with all the arrows and... Oh my god, I almost died. With all the, all the soldiers are coming in, trying to destroy it. So you can see, like, right here. All my soldiers are going in. But as you can see, the battle is carrying on and they're getting more reinforcements. So if you linger too long, you're going to be outnumbered. I don't think I can get any more soldiers now. Like, this is my lot. So the longer we stay here, the worse it's going to be. So we need to, like, get in here, destroy their equipment. And this is really good. For stuff like rams, like, that is huge. If you can destroy someone's ram, that really, like, they basically just then can't take your city. Is it almost destroyed yet? Yeah, almost, right? Yeah, don't worry, but yeah, the actual ram itself. I'm not sure if the mission just ends when you destroy it. So now we've destroyed it. Do we just retreat now? Like, do I just, like, run away now? You've destroyed all the siege equipment. It's time to retreat to the castle. Okay, so let's get everybody. Follow me, boys.
Everyone, follow me!
And then... No! Don't get me out! God damn it, you fool of a Turk. And then do we just come back? Do I click retreat? Or do... What happens? Do I come back to this flag that is here? I feel like these flags are new as well. I haven't seen this map before either. Is this map new? I feel like I've never played on this map before. Holy crap, this map is awesome. What? This map isn't new, right? Maybe it's just because I've never actually fought here. I've just always fought on the outer walls. Like, how sick is this fallback position here? We're like the inner keep. And this is why I'm telling you. Like, we need to have a multi-stage siege. We need to have a siege for this and then a siege for that. Like, have 2 stages to the siege. Maybe not on every castle, but on some castles, especially the important ones. Like, let us have a 2-stage battle. It'd be so cool. But yeah, I mean, I guess we just click retreat, right? And then, boom, there you go. They no longer have that. And I guess you can only do 1 ambush. And then they begin the assault right away afterwards. Yeah, which is really cool. And we'll just get out again. I lost a bunch of men again. So, like, that's really cool. Like, really, really dope. Ambush missions are awesome. I'm a huge fan of them. I just think there needs to be more stuff to encourage that. Because, like, how often do you find yourself in them situations? They need to make it more likely to be able to actually get in and do that stuff. Because it's awesome. It's so much fun. Yeah, no mods right now. I think most mods will be broken until we update them. They do have 2-stage battles. It's called Invasion, the new mod. Yeah, I'm talking about vanilla. And they're trying to take this back down here. Something changed with smithing as well, right? Or not? So they've improved quests. Make sure you have all your mods turned off, Epic. That'd be my recommendation. Turn off all your mods, and then the game should work. If it doesn't work, then verify your game integrity. By going to library, Bannerlord. Oh, what's it doing? Properties, local files, and then verify game integrity. I've had no issues. I can close my game and try and open it again. Yeah, maybe verify your game integrity unless they just pushed a new patch, which is crashing the game. Let's have a look. Sure no mods are on. Yeah, game's working fine for me. So yeah, maybe verify your game integrity. probably the only suggestion I would have. Yeah, so let's yeah, so we've already done this. Let's break it out quickly. Care about that. Already done a Sally out mission. Yeah, I want to see all the crowns for all the lords now, the new lords. There's Garrus here. And also I want to check the unit trees because new armors have been added for people as well.
Your pardon? I did not catch your name.
Oh, milady. Zoanna, you were my first goth girlfriend in this game, and it was a magical time. So let's see where all the lords are now. Where are you, Lucom? Yeah, I feel like all the lords have had new updates as well. Like their armors look different and stuff. You were last seen in hub. Busy fighting. You were last seen? Are you in prison, maybe? Where's the Khan as well? Is the Khan around here? Must be in prison, right? No? Yeah, you definitely need an SSD to... last seen near here. Yeah, definitely always recommend an SSD. He was last seen around here. He's not in prison, is he? Just check for prison. Maybe he's like in this army? A prisoner in this army? Whatever. We'll leave him for now. Where are you, Muncher? You're last seen here as well. You in this army, maybe? No, you're not in this army. You're obviously not the leader either. Oh, you're prisoners. Lucon isn't here either. Where the hell is he? He's not in here, right? We just looked. I was let a day pass. Yeah, I mean, I have a really fast SSD, so... Oh, yo, Sammy, thank you so much for $21, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You didn't put a message either. If you did mean to have a message, just let me know, and I obviously just put it in the chat normally. Where the hell are these people? Apparently still close by. Okay, I give up. Yeah, I give up. Where is Milady? She's down in the south. She miss army probably, right? Doesn't look like it. Era is my queen. I don't know why she's wearing Azari armor either, but good to see you, milady.
If you please, stop there.
Long time no see. Hell yeah, man. Good to have you back in the chat. Oh yeah, I guess we can also check for new weapons as well, new armors, right? Someone said there's a new helmet. Do you know who a new helmet is for? Is it this? I feel like it's this. Even though it does look very similar to their other helmets, but has like more of a wavy leather straps at the side. Finding faction leaders is apparently really hard to do. I don't know why it became so hard. Oh, there she is. Oh, why did you have to go inside? Keep. I mean, she probably has different... Yeah, so that's her crown. Look at why she got such big gloves on inside. I want to see what she looks like in her battle armor. Yeah, I mean, she looks badass like that. It's cool as well that she has 2 crowns as well. She has a crown for vanilla, I mean, she has this. I mean, she looks much more like a Battle Queen. But she is also in like Azurai armor. Also, I mean, maybe not. Maybe just adding more of these belts on the traditional armor. Yeah, Red Dog. All the mods won't work for this patch. You have to revert back. Thank you again, Sammy. I really do appreciate the $21. So that's her. Is Lucon been found yet? He's last seen near Ponos. Ponos switches here. I feel like Lucon is a prisoner of his army. Is he in this army? Nope. Because like he's basically following this army, but I have no idea where he is. Is he in here? Would it tell me prisoner-wise? Prisoner, cavalry, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Lucon, you can suck it. Is Monchar also in this army or not? No, he's just last seen around here, around the capital. Literally cannot pin him down. I mean, I guess he is a horse lord after all. Yeah, I don't know where he is. If he's visiting these towns, I could not tell you. It would be interesting, honestly, to see what type of different loot you get from raiding different towns as well. So we checked that out. Where is our boy over here? Where is Garrus? Is he still here? Where is the Imperial Army? Around here, probably. He'll be here somewhere. Nope, not there. Not here. Is that him there? It's him there. Yeah, there's the new, I guess, helmet for Garrus.
Sword length is fine. So, who might you?
What's going on? We're just checking out a new update for Bannerlord. It's just, yeah, just having the cheat menu enabled lets you do it. So, Sturgian King now? It'll be a bit harder to find him, but there's Ragnar. Where you last seen Ragnar over here? You going to be in this army? I would just like to talk. Okay, let's leave. I guess let's leave Valandia quickly. They're going to be a bit annoyed with us, but... Oh my god, this place has 900 prisoners stockpiled. There's 4 defenders. How are you guys not able to take it? Ragnar Lothbrok. Are you... Not even Ragnar. Where is he? He said it was here. Here. Yeah, the new update won't work with your old campaigns, but you can just revert. Go to your properties in Steam of your game, and you can go back to an older beta, and your save will work. Am I blind? Oh, over here. There he is.
Yours
Your leader. Yeah, I mean, his looks pretty basic. Nothing that exciting, I would say. I saw the leaders, right? Did Valandia get any new? Oh, we haven't checked out Mr. Dog himself as well. Any Fanes at call. Any changes here to units, I don't think. No, I mean, they look a bit different. I think it's... I feel like that helmet's been in here for ages, though. Yeah, they all look the same. And then we just need to find Cow Dog. Mr. Cali Dog. Last seen the Verona Castle. Was he captured? Hopefully not. Probably was, to be fair. Are you in any of these armies, my friend? Poor old Britannia getting beaten up once again. They just don't stand a chance, do they? They don't have any prisoners. You guys have prisoners? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works on Xbox. I guess it does just ruin your campaign. Which sucks. For sure. You in here, Cowdog, at all? Oh. Probably Eagle Rising. Probably Eagle Rising Atlas is my most recommended mod. I think Eagle Rising has the best overhaul at the moment, for sure. Oh, go! Carol looks good. Look at him. Last seen in here. Did I miss him? Oh, he is here.
Well, now,
Look at his crown. I want to see what he looks like in battle. He looks cool, though, out of battle. Leave this town, you fool. Just wait for him to leave. He's never going to leave. Keep your eyes peeled, okay? Yeah, I think Eagle Rising is probably one of the best put together mods out there at the moment. Definitely one of my favorite. But there are definitely a few. There are definitely a few which you could play and have a great time with. Is he gonna... No, he's not gonna leave. Oh, these are new as well. That's a new picture. Your alley gang in Cheris is under attack from neighboring gangs. Unless you go to their help, the alley will be lost in 7 days. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we were saying that needs to happen when you have a city. Need more stuff like this popping up. That's really cool. Let's go check that out. I just want to see if Cowdog's ever going to leave. That's awesome, though. More stuff like that, please. Is he left? Did I miss him? Did he sneak out? No, he's still here, right? Yeah, whatever. Cool. Let's see what this defense mission's like then. Let's go help our alley gang. To the alley! Manage troops, change leader, confront the person trying to take over my gang. Bring it on. Yes, we need more stuff like this. And we just have a little gang fight. It's annoying I can't control my member. That's a bit silly. There, you just have a gang. You have a fight with the soldiers you have equipped. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Big fan of that. I imagine that pops up every so often. And you have to deal with it. Like, more stuff like this is great. As we said earlier, like, I feel like... And you gain roguery from that as well. Yeah, that's awesome. You gain roguery skill by doing the missions that you are doing. That should be the same with workshops. You should get stuff like this with workshops. Like, oh, your workshop is currently in desperate need of pottery. Bring some pottery to the workshop to help it. I mean, you gain a bunch of trade skill. Stuff like this is so good for the game because it makes you do other stuff than just fighting, but you're also rewarded by leveling up. You know, you need the same with trade. You need the same with, like, every skill, you know? Why not, like, have the same with, like, scouting? Like, oh, one of your companions has gone missing in the night. Follow this. I mean, you gain a bunch of scout. Like, having more ways to level up than just the boring stuff is just really good. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's cool. Again, I still feel like there should be more criminal stuff to do. But yeah, there needs, more reason to go to towns, we always say that. 100% agree. And, like, going into that alleyway to defend it was cool. Maybe being able to upgrade it, like, actually add in, like, oh, I'm going to add in, like, a black market into this alleyway gang. And that gives you access to certain stuff, but requires more soldiers and more upkeep or you know, and then having to go and stock for black stock for black market would be cool. And then like having missions pop up for like your caravans and stuff. Like maybe your caravan gets destroyed, but you can go and like, you know, your caravan has been captured, go and do so and so to then get it back. And then that gives you more trade experience or more tactics or something. I don't know. Like more stuff like that is really needed in the game, and it's really cool. But yeah, no, I like that. That's a nice addition. You know, even though it is quite surface value, I think like having something pop up saying, oh, you actually do need to keep an eye on this is cool, and they should do more stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna wrap things up today. I guess that's what we're gonna call it. We basically looked, I don't think we've anything else for us to look at. I think we checked everything out. Final thoughts on the update. I think it's a really good one. The alley gang stuff is cool. The sally out missions are cool. They just need more stuff to make you actually have to interact with them more and make it more likely. I think that's really cool. What else do we have? New party UI as well is really cool as well. So new party UI. Sorry, right. Here, like this is cool. Again, I feel like there should be a bit more to it. Like all the updates are great. I feel like there just needs to be a little bit more added to it. So yeah, that was that. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, the new raiding changes. Yeah, raiding changes are really good. Big fan of that. Yeah, UI was to do with that. Oh yeah, new skill upgrades as well. So yeah, overall, I think raiding really good. I think the new skill upgrades and changing all the numbers and stats to actual percentages, really good. Like having a flat percentage rather than some random numbers or it improves is a really nice addition. New armors look good for the supposed factions that have them. I think the Mamluk Guard look the coolest. Like this is probably the most badass unit in the game. Then we have the sally out missions, and then we also have the alley gangs. Both of them mechanics are good additions to the game. I feel like they're just a little bit lacking. They just need about a little bit extra to make them really good, but they're a great foundation, I guess, and a nice start. I did mention the perks, but there's a lot more perks that just make sense. They're like the first perk you get, like the extra renown from winning tournaments is just really good. Yeah, that's just a really nice addition, and they've done that for a lot of them as well. We talked about banners. The fog of war mechanic, I feel like is a bit kind of like, whatever. I'll have to play with it to really tell. I'm not sure if it's like, yeah, that interesting, but I guess it's kind of cool, like not knowing about everybody. And honestly, that's everything in the patch, right? And like an absolute ton of fixes as well. But yeah, that's everything. And some quest changes. And some multiplayer changes. And that's everything, I think. Yeah. So overall, final thoughts on the patch. Should you start a new campaign? If you're looking to start a new vanilla campaign, I would probably recommend, yeah, go for it. Though for the most part, I'd probably suggest just waiting until mods update. Like give it like 2 weeks until all the mods update for 1.1. And then probably start your campaign again then. A new campaign. But if you are just looking to play vanilla, then you can just dive in now. Is it worth deleting your old campaign? I think if it's a fairly new campaign, yeah. It probably is. If you haven't really done much, maybe you've done like one play session. I'd probably just say start a new one on 1.1. Though, yeah, if it's a new one, just go ahead and start a new one on 1.1. But if you put in a lot of campaign hours, then it's probably worth sticking around. Oh yeah, and also the Hermit as well. The ability to actually end your campaign and play as one of your children on the fly is really nice as well. The retreat, that's a cool little addition to the game. Make things quite fun, and also really cinematic when you're like ending a campaign as well. I think that's quite cool. Really good for let's plays, which is fun. Yeah, I think that's everything, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. We had great viewers the whole way through. very, very much appreciate it. So thank you, guys. Hope everybody had a great time. If you did, drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're closing in. We're like 3,000 subs off of 210,000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Turn on the bell notification. We will be live again on Friday. And on Friday, we're going to be doing the hot sauces challenge. So we're going to be having 10 of very hot sauces. They go from like 5,000 Scovilles up to like 2 million. So we'll probably play like an hour of Bannerlord, then do that, and then carry on playing more Bannerlord on Friday. So tune in if you want to see me suffer. Tomorrow, I might do a patch roundup of the new patch rather than 100 mod Let's Play part. And then that just might push back till Saturday. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great rest of your Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll see you guys again on Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Drop a like if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. And thank you again, Sammy, for the donation. Appreciate that.